Hi, and welcome to another presentation on wealth psychology. Now, today I'll be answering a question someone asked in the comment of a previous video that I did on YouTube. The question the person asked was, what is the difference between income, salary, wealth, assets, all of those things? So if you're brand new, please subscribe to the channel, and there will be much more after this short break. Please. Alright, welcome back and thank you for staying on the channel. Let's get right into it. Salary is that monies that you agreed with your employer to pay you at the end of your week or your month, while assets are things that you own that brings money to you. That's the simple definition for both. Salary, you work for that money, you agreed on it, while assets are the things you own that brings money to you. Now, if you look at this diagram, assets seems to be losing, but that's the thing with assets. You spent money one time, but that money that you spent will be doing what? Bringing in monies to you on a consistent basis, and over time the balance will be tipped in the favor of assets over monies. So a job gives us security, but we do not own our jobs, and our salary will not always grow every single month, but assets can grow exponentially if you continue to grow them. So that's something that I really want us to understand. I also want to tell you that wealth is not how much you earn, but how much you keep. Now, the mindset of the wealthy and the poor is different. When I say poor, I don't mean that you're naked, starving to death, or you're homeless. No, the wealthy people do not work for money. They allow monies to work for them because they only buy things that are assets. They buy things that are going to bring back money to them, while the poor-minded people, based on how we were educated, we want the big houses, the big cars, the fancy clothes. Nothing is wrong with all of that, because I want a good house, a good car. But watch this. When you buy that house doesn't bring money to you on a consistent basis. In fact, it takes money. You have to pay for your utility bills and all of this upkeep. You buy your fancy car, you have to buy petrol, you have to service your car. It takes so much from you, so it then becomes a liability. We have been lied to. This is not an asset, it is a liability. Now, if you look at this diagram here, where on the left we have a brand new, for argument's sake, Range Rover costing $85,000 US. Every single month you have to make a payment of $1,200. That is taking money from you. Put on top of that all of those other expenses. If you have a house, for argument's sake, on the right side, it's an income property that you get money on a consistent basis. Money keeps coming into you. So if you want to make money, you got to know the basics before the rich people buy any liability. What they do is that they use other money from assets to buy that liability. And look at this diagram here. Income is money coming into you, which we know, and income is sometimes much more than a salary, because a salary, for argument's sake, could be $1,000, but you get $300 on that. So your income is $1,300, while your salary is only $1,000. Assets will always pay you. Expenditure takes money from you, while expenditure money you pay out, same thing, and liabilities cost you. So you have a nice car and you rented that car to somebody. Now that becomes now an asset to you, while if you have that car for yourself, that car is going to cost you, so it's a liability. Now, my name is D.I. Rasai Freckleton. I'm hoping that you can see the picture on the left of the screen. I'm going to ask that you head over to Facebook, search for the name, give me a follow. This is on the top right hand corner. That is the business page, Wealth Alliance, facebook.com/wealthwithdi. Follow me on Instagram, dr_freckleton. Follow me on Twitter, that's @DIRasai, because on Twitter is where I give updates for all the videos I'm going to be doing from now on. Subscribe to this channel if you have not done so, and click the bell icon, because I'll be uploading videos every Tuesday and every Saturday from this this point forward. And just remember that wealth is psychological. It's not how much you earn, it's how much you keep. Thank you, and I'll see you again.